Today I'm going to be comparing NCAA 14 to college football 25. We have been waiting over 10 years for an all-new college football game, and we finally have it. Year after year and no hope in sight, May of 2024, it was finally announced that college football was coming back. This of course ignited every football fan's dream of finally having another college football game. I'm going to be comparing game covers, menus, graphics, Xbox 360 to Xbox Series X, and much more. Stay tuned until the end of the video to catch every new and improved detail. First up, let's of course compare the covers of both games. Now of course, famously, Denard Robinson graced the cover of the legendary NCAA football 14 video game. It has been the image people have been looking at for the last 10 years, but now you take a look at the new and improved college football 25. We got kind of two covers here. We got, of course, just the normal cover, and then we got the deluxe edition cover, which features the same players. There's a couple more on the deluxe side, as you can see coming out of the tunnel there. There is a Michigan player on this cover as well. We have Travis Hunter gracing the cover, Quinn Ewers, and Donovan Edwards. Now, I do believe there has been a multi-athlete NCAA cover, video game cover before, but this one just takes it to a whole new level, and of course, guys, showcasing some of the best college athletes out there. Which one do I like? Of course, I gotta go with the new one, but the old one is an absolute classic. Let me know down below which cover you like more, NCAA 2014 or the new college football 25 cover. So I have a few screenshots here we're gonna go over, directly comparing. This is basically identical, comparing between the two games. We have college football 25 on top, NCAA football 14 on the bottom. Now just about everything has been overhauled, as you can see. Everything to the crowd, the stands, the end zone, the field, the score and time overlaid there on the bottom. Everything has been overhauled, and there is nothing that I don't like. We're gonna get to some more gameplay in a moment after these screenshots, but just obviously taking a look. Obviously the quality is going to be much better, that everybody knows, and not even just much better. Everything is so much more realistic, and it's hard to tell from these screenshots here. But as we're going to get deeper into this and check out the trailers and then compare gameplay, you're really going to tell. Now the top one almost looks real. Like, that is actually insane. Again, the exact same look here down the line of scrimmage here with the offensive line and the defensive line. Everything top to bottom just looks so much better. And I was honestly a little bit nervous that college football 25 would be a Madden copy and paste. And from the looks of it, it's not. It's its own thing. Comparing it even to Madden 24, which could be a video in itself, but the game player models, helmets, jerseys, gloves, even the player's skin, just absolutely everything. The quality is just so much better. The lighting, even, you can tell on the top one, they must be playing as the sun's going down. You can see the glow of the sun and how much more ultra realistic it is. Now this is just, you can obviously see here, the player models are completely different. It's almost like, I mean, again, we're talking about an over a 10-year-old game we're talking about. I mean, I think even NCAA 14 holds up to even Madden 20, Madden 21. I mean, come on. But you can see on the top, the player, he looks a lot different. I mean, the ones on the bottom look like they're the exact same person, just in a different jersey. Up top, more customizable. I can only imagine actually how much more customizable it is. Player movements, which we will get into, but everything, it's actually, whoever did this is pretty cool. I saw this on the Instagram page, so I had to grab these screenshots. Again, similar to the last screenshot, the lighting, just everything is so much better. It's actually crazy. Another awesome shot here down by the line of scrimmage. Got the quarterback in the backfield pointing at the defense. Almost the identical same view on the bottom. Everything looks so much more crisp. I'm so excited. So I really wanted to do something here and check out the trailers between the two. Here we go with NCAA 14. Honestly, again, for the time, doesn't look bad at all. Look at this. The option plays are at an all-time high here. We got EJ Manuel in the backfield. Look at this. Real-time physics in stores July 9th. What a time. We got a coach here interviewing. We got a nice little running back going up the middle. What else we got? We got some hard cuts and realistic player movement. which honestly, again, not too bad for the time. Feel the atmosphere of college football. We got, of course, all this stuff which they remake in the new trailer for College Football 25, which is pretty sick. And all this stuff, again, they're going to feature in that trailer. But look at this. And pre-order today, in store July 9th. Absolutely crazy. Now, as you can see, I mean, I know this is not the in-game, but look at this. How realistic. When I saw this trailer a couple months ago, I quite literally almost fell out my chair. I mean, this is insane. Oh, this the Gators. I love this. I love all the the touch and look at that wind. Let's go. All this is super sick. And of course, you got the helicopters flying over. Comparing these two trailers almost aren't fair, but you can see the similarities between the two. You know, going over the college traditions. We got people walking out there. We got the crowd, the 12th man. We got a goddamn bull motorcycle, which we saw in the last one. Teams coming out of the tunnel. Absolutely crazy. Again, like I said earlier, when I saw this trailer, I'm like, you gotta be kidding. If Madden is anything like that, that'll be awesome. But again, this is the first college game in forever, so of course people are going to be absolutely hyped. Holding the championship belt, that is absolutely crazy. And look at this end around. There's so much happening in this trailer. And again, it all goes back. You're checking. Oh, the basketball dunk is actually sick. But it all goes back to comparing the graphics, what we're doing in this segment here, and it is it's not even close. The player movements, how much more realistic it is. And look at that, the contact in the back of the end zone. And here we are on the classic NCAA football 14 loading screen. This is the menu, and we're going to compare those two right now. So I really do like the whole X's and O's, chalkboard or whiteboard look. I really do love this. It still holds up today, honestly. I've been playing college football revamped up until literally this year. So again, it still holds up, and I love the look of this. And of course, here we have everything: Play Now, Ultimate Team, Dynasty, Road to Glory. Everything is here. Again, pretty simple. We have all the game modes here. Pretty easy layout. A pretty basic look, to be honest, which I do think EA Sports College Football 25 is going to have a much sleeker look to it. And here we are, like I said, much more sleek, customized to your team. Ultimate Team, Road to the CFP, Dynasty, Road to Glory, the whole thing. I mean, it definitely kind of reminds me of Madden a little bit, but I'm assuming that they're probably going to be close with the menu screen. But again, this is much more easier on the eyes. I don't know, that might just be me. I just don't like all the clutter in the first menu. But the whole thing about it, just the graphics being better and it being 1000% more sharp, that's what's going to get me every time. So which one do I like better? I mean, of course, it's got to be the new one. Let me know down below, guys, what you think. Do you like the classic NCAA menu look, or do you like the new one? So I just have some in-game gameplay here, just to show you guys the graphics if it's been some time since you guys have seen it. The animations, the replays. At first, I really did love the replays, but it got super repetitive. There's only like one or two animations that the replay shows, and it gets, a little annoying. But again, as you can just see, the graphics are, you have to remember this was over 10 years ago. So I mean, again, it definitely holds up, like especially for the time. I feel like it was almost ahead of its time. I think I said this before, but a lot of the player models look the same, and I'm really hoping that in the new college football game that there's a lot more variations. And again, the ticker on the bottom, I think we went over that also, but just by looking at this, you can obviously tell it's a 10-year-old game. Now here is some in-game gameplay for College Football 25. Everything revamped, absolutely everything. The ticker on the bottom, the graphics, the player animations. I'm assuming they have dozens of animations for each position. Tackling, they have wear and tear now in the game, which is absolutely awesome, which brings a little more realism into the game. Look at the interception there, the sacks, the animations. People got hurt, as you can see. The stadium noise, which was a little bit, it was a little different in NCAA 14, but the player noise definitely did have play a factor. And you can see all these abilities here. Obviously, that wasn't in the game 10 years ago. Sidestep, the juke animations. There's a lot more. I'm assuming a lot of you have already seen this, but just to showcase to some that haven't. And looks like obviously the field goal is different. I think I might like that one a little bit more. We got different types of runners. We got a downhill runner there. We have field general. A lot of these terms I think have been used in Madden recently, so that'll be kind of familiar. We have the throwing and catching bar, and we have the, as we said earlier, the stadium pulse. Again, I think before, the routes would do that. So right here you can see Donovan Edwards, gives you a little bit of a summary, some abilities that they have. Another thing that I love is when you're selecting your team, this looks so crisp. I absolutely love this. When I saw that in the trailer initially, I was pretty excited. And this just breaks down some of the animation behind the scenes, but like I said, they went all out. The animations, they have a million different ones compared to, you know, NCAA 14. Probably weren't, you know, as many. Obviously, graphics wise, there's absolutely no question at all. College Football 25 takes the cake in every single category. But give me your opinion down below on the graphics. What from NCAA 14 did they not include that you wish they did? Because there's probably some things. All right, so we covered a lot in this video, from the game covers to the menus and of course the graphics. Let me know which game you are more excited for, because I know, you know, it's been a long time. This is a brand new game. It looks a lot better, but back in the day when you were a kid playing NCAA 14 for the first time, I think the hype though meets the expectations. This game, I think, is everything everyone wanted it to be, which is great. You don't want a game that hasn't been out for over a decade and then flops. Kind of like how Madden's just been the whole repeat thing over and over again. Seems like the game has been transformed. But let me know what you guys think down below. I'm gonna have a lot of gameplay videos of college football 25 coming out, along with Madden when that comes out also. But I appreciate you guys checking this video out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.